Okay guys, we're back. It's been a day after. We're gonna talk this time modern wheels and tires. So my son loves to work with the tires, so he's gonna choke with the tires for now for safety.
In the front?
Yeah, in the front of the tire, so the car doesn't move forward or back. Make sure they're snug up against the tire. There you go. Then we're gonna make sure our car is in gear. So go in there, check the gear, and make sure the handbrake's on. Okay, so we checked the gear. Now he's gonna. Oh, first of all, we gotta do the loosening of the lug nuts. So let's get the breaker bar that we bought at Harbor Freight, and let's loosen up the tires. I mean the lug nuts, I should say. If you need help, let me know. That's tightening. You want to go the opposite.
Dude, adjust it.
Okay, hold this. Let me show you. So this, righty, that's tighty. Then we turn here to the other side. Lefty, loosey. Okay?
Okay.
So now we're gonna go ahead and loosen the lug nuts. Number one. Two. You always want to go crisscross. That's the best practice. Across. I like this one with the ratchet on it. Perfect. Okay. So now that they're loose, we're not going to take them off yet. Remember, we just loosened them up right now. Otherwise, what's going to happen to the axle and the wheel?
It's gonna fall out.
It's going to fall out, right?
And
So, this is the original jack that came with the Volkswagen. We refurbished it. And, yep, you're covering it right there. So this is his 1966 Volkswagen. And, we are slowly working on it. It's his car. He got it for his birthday this year. And so right now I have the pleasure of driving it because he can't drive it. So we have plenty of years till he's able to legally drive on the street. Hold on. Let's make sure this is, there you go. Nice and square. Perfect. And we got this going all the way up. You can hear it? You're almost there. Okay, you know what? Maybe come over here. Maybe where it was a better thing. You see the jack? Stand over here.
Yeah.
Look at the jack.
Yes.
It's leaning that way, so maybe we should undo it. No, that won't work because it already has. There you go. Okay, stop. Okay, do a couple more. Down. Okay, right there. All right, we're gonna attempt going back up again. There we go. Slowly, you don't have to rush it. One click at a time. So those running boards, we're not really concerned with them because we're gonna get rid of them. They were already pretty rotted. So okay, yeah, I think you're done. Look, the wheels off the floor, so we're good. So now for safety, we're gonna use a jack stand. So we're gonna put the jack stand right over here. That's the horn of the body. Always practice good safety measures. So we're gonna put our jack stand right there for safety. We have our wheels choke, we have the handbrake. So go ahead now, remove the wheel. You might want to take that off so you don't trip yourself over it. Remove the handle. There you go. Put it on top. Perfect. So we got our jack stand for safety. We have our... That's removing it. You want to go the opposite. Right here it says left. That way. Try it. Don't take it out. If it's the wrong way, don't take it out. So you're tightening it?
You put it.
There we go. Let it go. There we go. Okay. We're back in business. Okay, we're back. He's finishing up the last of the old. So this tire already popped twice on us. That's the reason why it's not good to drive on old tires. So this was the tire that was on here, and one day we woke up and it had exploded in the middle of the night. And this is what happens when you have old tires. Even though this one looks really nice and had a lot of life in it, but when it's dry rotted from the inside, with the pressure of the air, they explode. So this is just our spare for now. We're going to remove that. You might want to get out of the way. So we have...
I think I see the plug.
You see the plug? Yeah, we'll get to that later. Right now we're going to explore the tires, okay? So we're going to notice that we have... I want to do this here. So this wheel was a damaged wheel. You might want to put one of the lug nuts in there, please. So this is a damaged wheel that we had, and we took it apart to put another one over here on this side, and then tighten it. Not right here. So all we need is two for this demonstration. Oh, you worry about the screw, I'll hold it. Or I should say a bolt, a lug bolt.
Like that.
Okay, so tighten them up. You might need to switch the direction on the ratchet. So this is our wheel. It's one of these. It's one of the original wheels. And you're taking it out.
Why do you make it so difficult?
Well, you'll get the hang of it. That way. There you go. You just turn this part right here.
Okay.
So this is one of the original wheels that came with this car. That one too, but it was badly damaged. Somebody hit a curb and it damaged the outer rim of the tire. So we took it apart to show the anatomy of the modern wheel. By modern, we mean 1966. Later on, they started developing alloy wheels, which were one piece, but these are two pieces. So we have, what is it called? Do you remember?
Inner rim.
Inner rim, but it's called a
Hub.
If this is the hub center of the wheel, and then we have the outer part of the wheel, which is, they call it the rim.
Or the lip.
No, there's two definitions to it. I noted online. Some people call it rim, other people call it outer barrel.
But it's mostly, but it's I guess it's a lip.
Or the lip. Yeah, the lip is usually this part right here.
Yeah.
The lip is usually the part that holds the wheel from popping this way. So I took this old tire here, cut it. You notice that I cut it into a pie shape, so you can see how. Let me zoom out. I want to zoom out. Doesn't let me. Anyways, so here you can see the anatomy of the modern tire. So you have the wheel that goes between here, and then you have this part right here, which is, what does this part have right here?
Wires.
No, in the middle where my finger is.
The rim.
No.
Outer rim.
No, I'm touching it right now. What is it?
Air?
Yes. So in here, what goes in here?
Air.
Air, right. So you have, it's like a balloon, right? Or an inner tube. So there you go. So that's how you have a tire. It is basically this. You have the tire here, right? This is rubber. Why do we have rubber tires?
To make it less bumpy.
Less bumpy, yes. But what does that help with?
Traction.
Traction, correct. So depending on the type of wheel, you have traction. So you have here the center, which is the hub. You have the outer part, which is the rim. Then you have this pocket of air right here in between the rim and the thread, right? Now, why do you think we have air in between that?
So it helps get even more traction.
Yes, exactly.
Less
It gets
bumpy.
traction and less bumpy, yeah. So you're familiar with the shock, right?
Right.
So the shocks, oh there, that's a pretty cool picture right there.
Really?
Yeah, that looks pretty neat. It's like a cutout of the wheel. That's pretty neat. So yeah, so here, this is the rim here, you see it?
Yeah.
And then this is the cavity of air. So the nice thing is that the stiffer, you've experienced this off-road. What happens when the tire is inflated to the proper pressure and you go off-road?
It gets bumpy.
It gets bumpy, right? And what do we do when we go off-road? What's the first thing we do when we get onto
air?
Yeah. So the air goes down and you have a softer tire that takes up some of the vibration on the road, right?
This.
Ooh, so it kind of acts like a what? Like a shock, yeah. It acts like a shock, correct. So the nice thing about modern tires, as opposed to old tires, is that you have a combination of the shock itself and then the wheel, and that creates a nice ride. The stiffer the tire, the more air you put, the harder the tire gets, the less give it has, so the car becomes bumpier. And as you let out air, it becomes softer. So that's kind of neat. Anyhow, so this is a look of the modern tire. Some modern tires have what they call a stiffer wheel wall right here, and that's usually modern tires that are meant to run flat. So there's certain tires now that you can run flat for quite a bit if you get a flat. These you can't. Once you get a flat, you got to either pull over and replace it right away. Otherwise you damage the wheel. I mean the tire, I should say. So yes, that's a look of the modern tire and a Volkswagen. It's pretty neat the way we've gone from a single wheel with steel and wood to a modern tire which is made out of metal and very strong and durable, and that's what it is. All right, guys. So this will conclude this portion of the wheels exercise. This was part of the the history of science curriculum, and it was an exploration of the tire back in the days, and a look at the modern tires and wheels nowadays. So this concludes this session, and we're going to do some more exercises with wheels and tires that are coming up, so stay tuned. Please follow us and like the video, and please look, hopefully we earn your subscription, and hopefully in the near future we're going to have new explorations of the tire. Maybe we can reinvent the wheel,
or maybe get a bus.
You want to get a bus, but I want to make a new tire. I want to come up with a new design.
And we could also get new tires for this thing.
Yes, exactly. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye.